What date was that?
That was February 3rd.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am extremely excited to interview you, Patti. I've watched you closely, and you are just a joy to have at Eastland Chiropractic and Wellness. So, tell me, what initially brought you to Eastland Chiropractic?
Well, if you remember, Liam, I crawled in here on February 3rd with a terrible neck injury.
I do remember.
I had gotten off the couch the night before and just was laying flat, had my head up on a pillow, and I got up off the couch and I could not move my neck. I was really in a lot of pain. I made it through the night. The next morning, I was in so much pain. I took my husband's muscle relaxers that were prescribed to him because I just couldn't deal with the pain and I had to get to work. I realized as I was driving to work that I couldn't go to work, and so I started to literally drive around looking for a chiropractor because I was in so much pain. And I ended up here at Eastland Chiropractic. And when I came in the door, I was in so much pain, and I was so disappointed when the doctor said, come back at 2:30 to, because we're full of appointments, but he would help me, but at 2:30. I came back at 2:30. I was in so much pain. I had my x-rays taken, and they sent me home and said they would let me know in the morning. The next morning I had my first adjustment with Dr. Chris, and I literally had zero pain. I couldn't believe it. I was just in excruciating pain, and I had zero pain from the very first adjustment. And while they were reading my x-rays, they realized that my neck was extremely straight. My neck bones had no curve in them. My lower back was also problematic. So, one adjustment doesn't fix everything. You have to work on that muscle memory. And so we began treatment on a regular basis. I came 6 days a week for 2 weeks. And in that time period, I had always had a problem clenching and grinding my teeth at night, which could have been the cause of the neck pain. We're not sure. But as of today, and this is going from February 3rd, and today is March 12th, I have not clenched my teeth in weeks.
Oh.
I have much less headaches. I ran 2 miles, and for the first time in my life, did not have lower back pain after I ran, which I thought was just part of being a woman. That lower back pain was always with me. My neck pain had always been there, but I thought it was the type of pillow I was sleeping on, the type of mattress that I was sleeping on. I had no idea that I had, I think, a rotation or something in my neck until I was injured. So really the injury was actually the best thing that ever happened to me, because I've had so many other byproducts from having my neck and my back adjusted. I cannot believe, and in my mind, I'm a total convert, trying chiropractic first rather than going to, an ortho or everything, because of all the unintended byproducts have just been so beneficial. So I'm a total convert. I'm so grateful for Dr. Chris, and just coming to the office every day is such a wonderful experience. Everybody is so happy. You can see that there's a lot of money and a lot of energy put into the office on a regular basis, and that everyone here really loves what they do.
We truly do. We truly do. So what keeps you here? I know you've given us so much good information.
Yeah.
What keeps you here then? If the pain was addressed, what
Yeah.
keeps you here?
Well, for me, I just feel like I've been holistically addressed in a way, and I don't really want to stop coming right now. I'm sure after this week's assessment, they'll trim me down to 2 or 3 times a week, which is fine, but I want to be able to come for regular maintenance so that I don't, because to figure out what all those other benefits are. We're heading into allergy season. Maybe my allergies will be better. Had no idea the relationship of the spine, the spinal cord, and the bones. And when you just read the material that's in here, it's very simple. It makes total sense why different parts of your body would be acting up the way that they are. If there's any misalignment in your spine, and I've got to believe that any adult has a misalignment in their spine of somehow, especially for women. If you've had children, or just taking care of children, or if you exercise in any way, I've got to believe that nobody's spine is perfect. So if you have anything ailing you, I would recommend just trying the chiropractic first. It's a non-surgical, non-medicine prescription way of dealing with that. Rule that out first, And then, you know, if that doesn't resolve it, Dr. Chris will tell you where to go. You know, he does want to see everybody get better.
That's exactly right. So, Patti, I really appreciate you sharing this story. And people need to know that although pain brought you in, it was clearly other stuff going on. And wellness keeps you here.
It does keep me here, and I have no intention of stopping.
And we don't want you to. You are joy to our office.
You guys are going to have a hard time getting rid of me because I love coming. And I really, every week I go by and I go, geez, I really haven't had a headache in like 4 weeks, and I used to get severe migraines. I haven't clenched my teeth at night. I wake up, I'm not in any pain. I'm not clenching my teeth at night. I'm not wearing my night guard. All these things I never planned or knew could be part of, you know, my nervous system and the spinal cord. I just didn't know. So I look forward to, you know, discovering all those other, you know, unintended consequences that come from having a healthy spine.
That's exactly right. And you know, people think pain is normal. Oh, this is part, like you said, oh, I'm a woman, I'm supposed to have the pain is not normal. So people can now realize that because you took the time out to talk with me and share your story. And we just really love having you here, and you're a part of our family. So Patti, thank you very much for your valuable time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.